Hello everyone, this is Dakota from LEDgameable here. Now I'm bringing you a free-for-all match. This was recorded a long time ago. I finally have found time to bring this video to you. It's back when I was like level 56 before I prestiged. But anyways, before I talk about the subject I want to get on with this gameplay, I want to talk about my strategy. I'm playing on free-for-all, which is the most competitive game mode, I would have to say, next to search and destroy, because you have to get first place and only one person can get first place. You have no team helping you or whatsoever. It's really fast paced and the spawns suck and people are always spawning behind you and whatnot. So what I do in this gameplay is I establish a spot where you can take control. It's the spot where I was for most of the time in my Barrett 50 caliber video, back over there where I just shot that guy. I like to stay around there because there's 2 or 3 spawns near there, and I figured out where they were, and you basically just wait for the people to spawn and you just shoot them. It's easy. Kills come to you. And I recommend doing that in free-for-all matches. Get to an area where you can cover a couple spawns and hold your ground and be a little bit more defensive, because you can rush. It's possible and it's fun to do on free-for-all, but there's always that random person spawning in a corner and you just get killed and it pisses you off sometimes. At least that's what happens to me. And I end up doing pretty well in this game. Not my best, but pretty good, solid game. I don't know what I was trying to do there, suicide bombing or something. This is the area where I establish my grounds. Anyways, on to the videos. You can tell by the title, that this is a middle school stories video. A lot of people have high school stories videos on YouTube and college stories even, but me being as young as I am, I'm barely into high school. Well, I'm halfway through my freshman year, and I haven't really got into that much shenanigans yet, so I can't really talk about what I've done because it's not all that great, but hopefully I can do a high school series later. But today I'm going to tell you something that was rather funny that happened in middle school when I was in 8th grade. In fact, it was probably within the last couple months of my 8th grade year, which is here in America. Most schools are go up to like 5th grade for elementary, and then they go 6th, 7th, and 8th for middle school, and then high school is 9th through 12th. That's on average what it usually is, and the middle one is called middle school, aka secondary, and there's other names all around the world, but where I go, it's called middle school. And I was in 8th grade, and being an 8th grader, I believe we had lunch first. Every year they switch it around, and it was really fun having lunch early. I like doing that. I like being able to get half of my classes done, then going to lunch, and then do the other half. That's how it is for high school for me this year. Anyways, it's a normal old day, and I walk to my lunch table with my friends, and we start talking. We get our lunch, and we're eating, having a good time. And then we're set up in tables in the cafeteria. Me and my friends are at one table, and the table directly in front of us, there's a table of all girls. We're a table mostly guys. We had a couple of girls there, and we just tease them and mess around with them sometimes. And I was looking over there it just happened to be the perfect moment to look over there. There's a girl in the middle of the table. I'm facing her table, and then the side that she was sitting on the table, she was facing me, so I got front seats view to this magnificent, disgusting thing that happened. So what basically happened was, I'm watching, I just look up from eating, out of nowhere, this chick throws up all over the table. I mean, the most disgusting, chunky, thick, it was like soup made out of meat and blood of children. It was the most disgusting looking throw up ever, all over the table. She probably puked on 4 or 5 girls, and the whole cafeteria freaked out. I know my table, we started yelling and like freaking out, and I was dying laughing. I literally pissed my pants a little, just to tell you guys the truth. It was the funniest thing ever. Even though it's horrible to say, it was really, really funny, and it was pretty disgusting. I felt like I was gonna hurl from what I had just seen. And to make it worse, everyone from her table ran away instantly. And after that happened, everyone's there, and she's just sitting there really embarrassed, and out of nowhere she lays her head into the puke. She just lays there, doesn't give a crap, looks like she's passed out or something. She's just laying in it, enjoying the warm pool of vomit. that made me freak out even more. Me and my friends were crying because we were laughing, and we were sick to our stomachs, and we were eating through the whole thing, which was magnificent. I can't believe we were doing that. And it was probably one of the most hilarious things that happened my 8th grade year. Mostly one of the most hilarious that happened at lunch. I have another story for you guys. It includes Lucas, the other guy on the channel. It was pretty gosh darn funny. But to get on with this story, she lays in her puke and just rolling around in it almost. It was so surreal and disgusting how it happened. I can't believe I witnessed it. I mean, I've seen kids throw up before, but it wasn't as great as that. I mean, when I say great, it was just over the top, disgusting, crazy. It was just out of this world. And the cleaning person went over there to clean up her table, and his name is Joe. He's this Asian guy. He barely speaks English, and by then she's gone to the nurse, and he goes over there, and she had brought her lunch, and he grabs her juice, and looks like he's gonna throw it away because there's a trash can near our table, and he comes over to us and says, he said, "You guys want this? You want to drink from this?" And he puts it in our faces, and you could smell the disgusting vomit. I wanted to cry. It was horrible. He was messing with us. He's probably the best janitor I've ever known. He was so funny. I got him to sign my yearbook all 3 years because he was a boss. And he just kept on trying to give us the stuff filled with throw up everywhere. And I remember the floor was full of it. It was disgusting. After they cleaned it up, I was always afraid to get the table of which she threw up all over. And I knew there were rumors like that there were stains on it and things like that. It was probably one of the funniest things that happened that year. One of my best stories. And as you can see, I just hold my ground there, get my kill streaks, do pretty well in this game. I get a pretty funny last kill. Here it is. It's me with a smaw running around like a retard, and I shoot that guy while he like quickscopes me or something. I hope you enjoyed that story. I have more to come, and my final score was 30 and 11. It'll be coming up in a sec. And see you guys later. Bye.